Did you like FTL but felt like it needed roughly 10,000 times as much story development? Do you find the idea of clones, space dystopia, and pressing the pause button to be appealing? Well, then you're gonna love Crying Suns. Wake up from your cloning vat in the dark and probably sticky world of Gehenna and get ready to be greeted by a giant tentacle-armed robot you find out is called an Omni. Start out by learning that you're a clone of Admiral Ellis Idaho that was created when the original was killed, and now it's your job to figure out why signals from the Empire have stopped. Pick out a couple crew members and set out on your fancy battleship to make your way toward the capital and see why they couldn't even bother sending a text. Soon after you start your journey, you find out that all the Omnis have been shut down 20 years ago and everyone just straight up starts dying without these super smart worker robots. Now every sector is crawling with malicious pirates, scrappers, religious zealots, and just regular people that settle for robbing and murdering without Omnis fulfilling their every need. So you're gonna have to strap up and wipe the cloning slime off your pants because it's gonna be a bumpy ride to get to the Emperor. Guide your ship from star system to star system in the now familiar journey from left to right, exploring planets and encountering all sorts of events you probably won't be prepared for. Talk to a variety of different people in ships, on stations, and even on planet surfaces to learn about what happened and how they're having a generally bad time. Encounter scenarios where you can make decisions with limited knowledge or use your crew members' skill sets to take shortcuts to positive outcomes. Zip around collecting fuel from giant space cubes in the form of Neo-N, the fuel source that everyone wants but also seems to now be mutating and killing people. Send soldiers on away missions to planet surfaces and into derelict ships to find loot in this totally hands-off minigame where you watch dice rolls check against unit skills and hope for the best outcome. Then come across the most common event in the game, ship-to-ship combat. Face off broadside against another battleship, firing away with your slowly recharging weapons and collection of squadrons. Use ridiculous amounts of pausing to place your units perfectly and get the best outcome so you can throw your squads at the side of the enemy battleship for maximum damage. Use unique weapons, special squadron abilities, and a variety of battlefield obstacles along with all the pausing you could ever desire to become a strategic master and turn your opponents into space garbage. Now you're ready to sit back and settle in as you make your way through 6 chapters with 3 sectors each in this novel turn real-time strategy roguelite journey across the galaxy. FTL2, Crying Suns, a game finally worthy of being called a successor to FTL. If you're not into deep twisting stories told through text, this game is probably going to be a rough experience for you. But if you like a high-quality sci-fi narrative with your strange hybrid strategy roguelite, this is probably the best game in that oddly specific genre that you can get.